Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. This is going to be my last layout, I think, for National Scrapbooking Weekend. I ended up putting up 5. I've done a lot more, but it's just the editing and video process that I wasn't able to get done for you guys to do more. So keep an eye out because I will have more later this week. And I actually think I've killed my stash kit number 2. So keep an eye out for that Kill a Kit video as well because I'm really kind of excited about how much product I was able to use. Even though I may not have used up everything, I still was able to use a lot, which is kind of the purpose of these stash kits. Being able to come up with a kit that I can use without having to buy a whole bunch of new product all the time. I have a ton of stuff in my stash because especially because I've been doing this kit review series. I am accumulating more and more and more on a weekly basis almost. Excuse me. So my purpose of these stash kits is really just to have something ready to go when I'm ready to scrapbook if I don't have something else already, a kit I'm already working with, and it's been wonderful. Now I have to start tackling stash kit number 1, which is probably going to be something that I do throughout the month, or depending on the kit that I actually get to review this month. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. So anyways, to this layout, I have 4x6 cards, photos in those spots that you see. The top 2 are at a playground, and then the bottom 2 are at the mall eating ice cream. And then there's going to be one small photo in this middle row, and it's just going to be another photo of the ice cream event. So I have 3 cards that I'll be able to make filler cards with. I don't have a ton of journaling on this page because it's really just playing at the playground and eating ice cream. So there's not a whole lot of journaling to do. I just really like these photos of Kalen. So I'm going through the papers that are here. I'm looking at the cut apart sheets, and I used a few of them, but I also just used some pattern paper for that pink one specifically. And then I had this one that had the ice cream cone on it, and I knew there was no way I was going to use that card. So I was really excited to be able to use that for this kit because it's totally fitting. Now, if you haven't been watching my videos, definitely go back and check because this is the 5th layout that I've posted this weekend for National Scrapbooking Weekend. And also, hey, happy Mother's Day to all those mothers that are out there. I love Mother's Day because it's just a day that we can honor our mothers, but also just really relax and enjoy our family. So, which is totally what I've done all weekend. And I love scrapbooking, so I've been able to get a lot done, thankfully. So anyways, I have this banner that says Fun in the Sun, which kind of goes with the top photos of the playground. And then I have the ice cream cone, which kind of goes with the bottom photos in this layout. The Fun in the Sun came from a Craftsmith collection at Michael's. It was just a die cut pack. They have 122 die cut pieces. That's what all of these are that you see right now. They have 122 pieces in the package, and a lot of them are alphas and photo corners, but still, the packages themselves are relatively inexpensive. They were actually on clearance for quite some time, so I'm not sure if they still have them or not, but I got a lot of these sets. I have about 4 or 5 of them, and I got a lot of them for under $2, so that's a lot of product for a pretty inexpensive price. I decided to go ahead and put photo corners on the bottom right photo and the top left photo. I'm not going to really embellish these too terribly much, so having the photo corners on those photos just kind of adds a little bit of something. I like the look of them. I thought it'd be excessive though to add them to all 4 of the 4x6 photos. I just thought that would be a little bit too much. Now what you see me doing is every time I punch one of these out, I cut off the little nubby things from being on like on the little piece that you punch out. Not all of them have to be punched out, but the photo corners and the alphas do. So I just make sure that I trim off the little nubby parts from it being punched out. The colors that have been in this kit have been really bright and colorful, and it's perfect for summer photos. And now that we're kind of nearing the beginning of summer, it's really nice to be able to pull these out and use them. Now, I had used part of that die cut with the lines on it on my last layout, 2 layouts ago, the I Am Cuteness layout. And so I decided just to use the last 2 lines to add a little bit of journaling. And then what it says is a giant cone of mint ice cream at the mall. And I'm going to kind of decorate this one card, and it has an ice cream cone and it says "You're cool," and then I'm going to put "cute" at the bottom with those circle alphas, and those are from that Craftsmith collection again. And then I'm going to come and pull out the Simple Stories alphas that you see to the left of the screen in the pink, and then I'm going to use the ampersand, so it's going to say "You're cool and cute." I really like the sunglasses. They really kind of match the top photos, but I'm not going to end up using them. Excuse me, I yawned. I apologize. I'm actually still kind of sick, so. But I didn't want to not take advantage of the National Scrapbooking weekend. I have to do this. We only get this once a year, so I have to take advantage of it and do as much as I can. I'm really excited with everything that I've gotten done. And then, of course, like I said, you'll see the videos throughout the week. I just haven't been able to edit them and process them in order to get all of them up for you and still be able to make layouts. So, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed being able to see a lot of different videos from me this weekend. I actually make a lot of videos. It's the editing and narration part and blog post part that takes a little bit more time. I love the whole process. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it, but it does take just a little bit of time for me to do, so you don't always see these layouts right as I do them. You see them usually a couple of days behind. But definitely know that I am always scrapbooking, whether I'm just working on an insert, I'm making a card for my nephew for his birthday, or I'm actually working on a layout or a Project Life spread. I wish I was more active on the Facebook group, but I have a full-time job. I have a full-time Etsy shop. Actually, I have 2 Etsy shops. And then, of course, I have the YouTube channel. So I stay quite busy. And then I do have a family. So otherwise, I wouldn't have anything to scrapbook about. But I stay quite busy, so if you have left comments or if you are on the Facebook groups and you just haven't seen that I've been more active, please, I apologize for that. I just am catching up with things, so definitely stay patient with me, please. And I read every single comment. I may not respond to everyone. I will respond to all of my YouTube comments and all my blog comments, but I do read every comment. So I really enjoy being able to be a part of this awesome community, having Facebook and YouTube and just having all the wonderful people that scrapbook is amazing. I never would have thought that I would have loved scrapbooking as much as I do when I started this just a couple years ago. But I love the community. It's very inspiring and it's just great. So thank you all so much for watching and subscribing to my channel and just being so supportive. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate it again. I am totally welcome to any feedback that you guys have, things that you might want to see, or, different ideas. Now, I know I owe you guys a scrapbook tour, and I told myself I would do it for National Scrapbook Day, and it didn't happen. But I know I owe you guys a scrapbook tour, so I know that that's on my agenda at some point. I just have no idea when I'm going to get around to filming it. So anyways, that is definitely on the horizon. But if you guys have any other suggestions or things you'd like to see, please let me know. So I'm just kind of going through and adding bits and pieces across the layout. I had this one border strip that I'm just adding in a few different places to be able to bring in those same colors. I am adding a little tag, which I'm actually trimming off to this top photo. And what it's going to say is being brave and learning something new. And then I'm going to add some stickers to a die cut and a sticker to the left top photo that's going to say maybe, and then say today's adventure, because he was really being cautious about coming down these 2 little pole things. He kind of had to stick his legs out and slide down it, but he was still pretty little at this point, so his legs were just barely long enough, and he was really hesitant about it. But I was proud of him for at least trying, because there were a lot of big kids that were playing with him that day, and they were just flying down that. So I'm proud of my boy for trying something new. That's kind of a big thing. I'm pretty cautious. Ernest is not necessarily as cautious as I am, but I'm pretty cautious. So if Kaylin gets anything from me, it's probably going to be that, is the cautiousness. This little die cut that I'm adding to this pink card, just to make it a filler card, says today's the best. And then I'm going to add that epoxy sticker that says follow your heart. I think I've tried to add that bright pink banner to every layout since I started working with this kit, but it will make it. I promise it makes it onto one in just a few excuse me, it makes it onto one in just a few layouts from now. I apologize, I'm yawning. I'm tired. I think I probably need to take a nap. Hey, I could do that on Mother's Day, right? Naps are awesome. Totally take a nap. And then the little bit of journaling that's at the bottom, well, it's not really journaling, it's just stickers. So there's the sticker on the bottom left photo says, well, that's fantastic. And then the sticker on the right says, smile big. And he's kind of got a smile behind the ice cream cone that you can't really see. This is when I'm going to pull out that sticker that says, or that die cut that says maybe, and then I will find that sticker on the sticker sheet that says today's adventure. This is a park that we can actually walk to from our home. So we're there a lot in the summers. We don't really go, obviously, in the winter. We do go in the fall. Spring is sometimes a little bit difficult because we all suffer from some serious allergies, as you can probably tell. I'm pretty congested still. I think I'm going to end up having to go to the doctor or urgent care and just get something to try to kick this out of my system. I've been sick for almost 3 weeks now, so it's just driving me crazy. I've been having a terrible headache, and I'm pretty sure it's just sinus pressure, whether it's a sinus infection or whatever. I'm really just, I got to get rid of it, and it's killing me. But that's kind of side point. Finishing up here, I'm adding some rhinestones and some pearls. Actually, just pearls, not rhinestones, just the pearls. And that's pretty much going to be it. There's not a whole lot that I added. Well, there's a lot that I added to this layout, but it's not too random, and they're all from the same collections, which again is why I like working with, a couple different embellishment packs, but they all kind of coordinate together. It makes it a very nice layout that just kind of flows from card to card without making it seem awkward or jumping around or anything like that. So anyways, that finishes it up. Thanks guys for joining me this weekend. I've had a lot of fun, and I'll have more videos up for you later this week. All right, bye.